That's one area where you are smarter than me. In this county. Oh, careful, careful! Don't start a fire. But I'm smart in ways too. You got a stand here. Thank you. Still amazing.
Happy Gosling, thank you. What's up, Happy Gosling?
Okay, what do you call it? Oh, you put it in there already? Oh, you didn't. I think I could do this on my own.
You did it
You showed it
a
to
few
me.
times already, so.
You showed it to me enough, so I think I can do it. I use all of it, right? All of it, right?
As much as you want to cook, yeah.
Oh, all of it make a lot. All of it make a lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Enough for it to last me a month, right? A month or so, right?
Well, depends on how much you eat.
Yeah, I probably won't eat all that much. I'll eat a lot, but. Okay, I'm
Okay,
taking.
so now, if you filled one of these, how much water do you need?
I'm thinking put another one. Put another one in.
Okay, but just so you know, you put one of these.
Four.
How much water?
4.
It's 1 to 2.
Oh,
So you are gonna put 4 because you can put 2 in.
yeah.
2 times 2.
Okay.
But just start with 2 water.
All right.
Water, purified water.
Okay. Look, can I shower? I'm all sweaty from that walk.
I'm leaving soon. As soon as you're done with your food, I'm out of here.
All right.
I can't run up my water bills. I only shower once in a while because I got to pay my dad the utilities.
That's understandable. I can understand that. That's perfectly understandable. I'm just really sweaty, that's all, but I
I
understand.
try to wash at the gym.
Well, yeah. As soon as I get home, I'm showering. I put another one in there, right?
Yeah, 2 of those.
I thought we were gonna put. I'm gonna put another.
You can. But you still gotta fill up the water.
I thought I put the quinoa in first and then put the water.
Well, fill that up. Just put it down and let it fill up. And then you can put this in.
Make a lot of quinoa, huh?
It's gonna be a lot.
I figure I might make it because if I make it here, I don't have to make it at home. I don't have an Instant Pot. Have some of that soup? No? It looks good. It smells good too.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's basically the same thing.
I never really had the soup before.
Okay, and then 2 more of those waters.
One. So when I see you again, maybe soon, maybe next week?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna, when I do my show at home, I'm gonna switch my whole format. Not when I'm here at home. I'm gonna switch my whole format to a Christian station. But I bet you I can do a lot with that. I'm gonna talk about Christ and see if I get more hits. Sounds like a good idea, right? I'm good at Christianity. So
I
good
think
at
you should definitely do like a daily reading and preaching.
Yeah, I'm good at that. Gotta admit, I am good at that.
Get your own YouTube show. Deacon Doyle.
Sir Doyle's good, but Sir Deacon Doyle.
Alright, so wait, what was that? That was 2 or 3 of these?
That was three.
Alright, one more.
I want to try some of your soup too, it's okay.
Let's finish making your food first.
Who posted me? Someone posted me not happy. Somebody was trying to destroy my son's little channel.
Nah, I think it was just press the button wrong.
Was that a post from someone?
No, it was you about to try to post something.
I didn't think I was going to post anything. I was
You
fine.
pressed the button or something. Who knows?
To be honest, I thought you shut it down or something. I didn't know what the hell happened. But then I said, no, he wouldn't do that. I knew if I went the other way, I would never make it. So I went back, and I walked the other way so I could make it. I went back to walk the way I knew I could find your house. The other way, I wouldn't have found it. The other way, I would have got lost. I almost did get lost. I did get lost. Then I walked back the other way, and I went the other way. Took longer, but I got there. I know how to get to your house from the foods, but not the way you would go.
Alright, put the top on.
All right. Where's the top?
It's over there by the table. You gotta put it on straight. Start a little bit to the right. Yep, get it in, lock it in, then turn it, okay? That's straight, keep it straight, okay? And then on this side, we're gonna press the steam button, which is the bottom right corner, up one.
Right here.
Nope, bottom right corner. Bottom, nope. Bottom right, press that button again, that you just, okay, bottom right corner, and then go up one.
Right here.
Go up one, there it is. Okay, now put the negative sign back to one.
Negative one.
The negative one. Negative.
Negative.
The minus, yep. Keep going until it gets to one.
Oh yeah, 1 minute, right?
That's right. Okay.
Oh, it's so hot out.
Let me just see. On my way to getting cash at 7-Eleven on Boston.
It's on. It's not on one anymore. Oh yeah, on. It's supposed to be on. I gotta use the bathroom again. What? Isn't that far above it? You taking her out? Oh, she's still staying here, right? Okay. Mike, if you're listening, just goes to show we have something in common. Not only we both killed somebody, but both of us have tempers. And both of us are don't show our best sides when we go off. When you were going through that with Don King, the worst of you came out. When you got on your own, started doing your own thing, and you started being yourself, people saw an intelligent Mike Tyson. I'm the same way, Mike. We have a lot more in common than you think. I enjoy watching your podcasts. I enjoy that a lot more than watching you threatening and hurting people in the ring. I enjoy podcasts a lot more. I learned a lot about myself by watching it. And Mike is sure better than you watching you bite someone's ears. Much better than that. The podcast, I think that's your thing, Mike. I think that's your thing. You might have been a great boxer, and you were, but people didn't like you back then. Now they actually like you. Just like people are watching me say all this to you and they're beginning to like me. Oh, Mike, if you are tuning in, tune into Atwee Hospital Gate a lot more often, because we're not only be doing a show here, I'll be doing Atwee Hospital Gate, a Christian program at my house when I'm not here. Hector Morales, may he rest in peace. Again, Hector Morales, may you rest in peace.
Check that cauliflower and broccoli too.
Okay. I need
The tongs are right there.
Okay. Looks like it's ready. Maybe a little bit more, a little longer. Tell you the truth, Mike. I saw what the boxing promoters did to you. That's why I wouldn't fight you. Even when I was young and able to contend with you in a ring back in Creedmoor. Because I realized that that wasn't the way. And I wasn't going to let those boxing promoters do to me what they did to you. And I've been praying for you ever since to be a better person. You did become a better person. And now, I learned something. When I was praying for you to become a better person, I should have also been praying for me to become a better person. And what we're both learning today is don't render evil for evil. Overcome evil with good. So I guess we'll never find out what was going to happen in that ring because you're old and I'm old and neither one of us are in any shape, and I'm in a lot worse shape than you. Well, even if I get in shape, I'm not what I could have been, and you're not what you were, and we're never going to find out. But what we did find out is that both of us learned something. Both of us learned something. Both of us are better people, and I'm doing what I love the most. I got my podcast and I got my music. And you learn something new with your podcast, and I think it's great. More power to both of us, Mike. And Donald Trump, you screwed up, Donald. You screwed up real bad in that hospital. But you know what, Donald? I just want you to make up for it. I want you to go back another 48 hours or something. I'm not going to be in a hospital when we do it. And we're going to crack down on the human trafficking in this kind of medicine like we planned. And I'm going to forget about how you screwed up. And we're going to nab this in the bud. Because what you do with trafficking on the border, I really don't think you want trafficking in the hospitals either. And if I'm diplomatic enough, I could get you to go back another 48 hours only with not with me in the hospital, and we could crack down on human traffickers in Nassau County Medical Center. And we could once again get Dr. Robert and Barris ready to testify and make him testify this time. I think we can do it, Donald. I think we can do it. Lukey, you send Donald Trump a link to Hospital Gate. So I gave him a shout out. I said some good things to Mike and to Donald. And if you can send a link to them, this episode of Hospital Gate to them. I mean, I know you have their podcast and everything. Well, send a link of this show, this episode, to Donald Trump and Mike Tyson. Not the episodes where I was bad-mouthing him, this episode.
The cauliflower broccoli's done, or?
I think it might be. I left it in longer. Yeah, I left it in longer. How do I turn it off? Probably real soft by now. How do I turn it off?
What'd you say, sort of?
How do I turn it off? I don't want to mess it up. I thought that's what you had to do. Could you send them a link? Link to this show? This episode?
Sure.
Send Mike Tyson a link and send Donald Trump a link.
You got it.
This show here.
Cool. Let me know when this beeps, okay? This is
Alright.
gonna go, it's gonna say number 1,
And then you put the broccoli and cauliflower in, right?
and then we'll mix it all together.
These cars are made like garbage. These are worst cars. I mean, look at them all bashed in. You don't really see how badly they're made they are until you see them all bashed up. Because the other old cars, you see them bashed up, you can tell they're still good cars. These cars, you see them bashed in, you see it's like, they're made like garbage.
What's that for me?
Yeah, without?
Yep.
You don't need this, right? You hold it up.
Yeah.
So you might need that. Can I try the soup?
Just hang out for.
You got mad at your father for putting toilet bowl water in the sink. Your father put some toilet bowl stuff in that sink, and you got mad at him.
Really?
And now you're doing it.
Guess I'm a hypocrite.
What?
I guess I'm a hypocrite.
When you spray the foot on that sponge, you gotta throw the sponge out. Get shit water on that sponge, you gotta throw the sponge out.
Clean.
What you think?
Now,
You're gonna use that sponge after it got shit water on it?
it gets clean, brother. That's what the soap does.
I wouldn't use it after that.
After you clean your butt in the shower, is it clean?
It's not shit butt, it's a piece of...
What are you cleaning off of your butt? I'm just asking you logical questions, Sir Doyle.
I'm playing shit, but your butt renews itself. That doesn't.
Your butt renews itself.
Yeah, renews the cells.
Oh, interesting.
Regenerate cells. You regenerate cells.
Interesting. It's an interesting theory you have there.
The sponge doesn't do that.
The sponge gets cleaned though.
Doesn't regenerate cells.
It's cleaned by the soap, so there's no poopy left.
Doesn't regenerate cells. You know, this shit was still on there.
It got cleaned off, bro.
I wouldn't do it. You have a tissue? Blowing nose with?
Try it in the sink again. Blow your nose into your hand and wash it. This way you can see. I'm just gonna come down and get paper towel.
Oh God, it's hot. God, it's hot in here. Tomorrow I get my another TRT shot tomorrow. Also got tomorrow's Thursday? Yeah, we'll have to work tomorrow. And I have to work tomorrow. Can I eat this bar? That's it bar?
That's Carmen.
It's Carmen? I didn't think you would rate that stuff.
Well, it's only one apple and one pear.
Oh,
That's all it's made of.
oh. So you would eat that. You would eat that, right?
Yeah.
She bought it?
Kathy bought it.
Kathy bought it.
Kathy
Bought
bought.
Carmen, no?
Kathy bought one for her and one for the house.
Is there for your store, get that at?
Wild by Nature,
Okay.
and then some other stores, but I know for sure that's where I've seen it.
Don't give the whole show to them when you send a link to just this couple of things I said. I said some nice things to the both of them. I want them to see it. Maybe if I can do that, maybe they'll get together and stop the human trafficking in this. Maybe I'll go back and do another 48 hours tonight. on this time I won't be in hospital. Maybe Mike Tyson will help me. You know?
Mike Tyson and you in another 48 hours?
No. Donald Trump and I in another 48 hours.
Okay.
Mike Tyson can help along. Mike Tyson could actually help us.
I thought another 48 hours was a black guy and a white guy.
It is, but
So you're the black guy and Trump's the white guy?
yeah, because the whole thing is Eddie Murphy was somebody stuck in the system, and Nick Nolte was a cop. So basically, I was stuck in the system, and Donald Trump was the president of the United States. It was sort of the same situation,
Got it.
and we were investigating the wars.
So that was 48 hours or another 48 hours?
That was 48 hours.
Okay, so
What
the
I want to
next
do
one-
now is another 48 hours. Only I won't be in the psych system this time.
Got it.
I'll be outside. I want to continue the sting operation, but this time from outside the hospital. I can't bear to go back in again and see what they do to me.
Oh, I'm so surprised you survived the first time.
Oh yeah. The next 48 hours, I want to be outside the hospital. You know, Donald? The next time we do it, I want to be outside the hospital. Another 48 hours. Donald, another 48 hours. How about it? Only with us, it was 6 months. Maybe longer. How about 6 months? How about, Donald? Another 48 hours. This time we'll get Mike to help us. He was screwed by the system too.
Mike?
Mike, yeah.
I agree.
Mike, you're not stupid, neither am I. People like to push our buttons, and we act out. That's all it is. But like you learned, I'm learning. Lukey's my Don King. But you know what? Lukey came from a place, and Don King came from a place too. So you can't really hold a grudge against Don King either. You don't know what he could have gone through. Just like you thought that killing was in cold blood until you saw the whole thing. Until you saw all the tapes, and saw it was in self-defense. You didn't believe it was in self-defense until he showed the whole thing. Well, there's two sides to every story. That proves it. Don King, you, Lukey, me. Two sides to every story. Maybe we both got screwed, but by the system and by our friends and everything, but there's always two sides. There's reasons why people act the way they do. My family, your family. Might not have been our fault, but it was somebody's fault. Just like when we went off, might not have been their fault that we're going off on them, but it was somebody's fault. You never know why people do what they do. I think my mother was an abused child herself. That's why she did what she did to me. And that's what I got to talk to you about, Eminem. Eminem, we have something in common. We're both popular musicians, and both of us have mothers that weren't too good to us. But we don't know where those women, where they came from. My mother and your mother, Eminem. Send a link to Eminem too. Your mother and my mother might have been abused themselves. That's right. You know what I mean, Slim Shady? My mother was definitely abused, and your mother probably was too. So it wasn't our fault they got abused, and we paid for it, but it was somebody's fault. Send a link
Keep
to
going.
Send a link to Slim Shady too. All right?
Yep.
Somebody's fault. So even if people take things out on the wrong people, it's not that they're malicious or bad people. It's that they had things done to them, and they don't know how to. They don't know how to wish it. Like what I learned about Lukey. Lukey was abused by his family. Just like I was abusing all my family. I mean, he's handling it a different way. And I told him, I think he learned something today that you can't handle it that way, right? You learned that you can't handle it that way, right? Can't take it. It's not good to take your anger out on an innocent person. But you can't judge people if they do, because forgive them, for they know not what they do. So this shout out I give to Donald Trump, Mike Tyson, and my favorite rapper, Slim Shady. And you know what, Eminem, Slim Shady? I believe you that you screwed Mariah Carey. Because I know how that woman is. And I know she's the type of woman that'll screw men like us and act like they don't know us. She is like that. No, she's so much like that she gave me a date rape drug in that hospital, along with a lot of other women, and J-Lo, and they all did it to me. So I believe you, because I know that woman, and I know what she's like. Maybe other people don't believe you, but I know the woman like you do. And as bad as what she did to you, what she did to me was worse. She put me in a blackout and did it to me, along with all these other women, nurses and all that. And along with J-Lo, you did it too. But you know what? These women could have been raped themselves, right? These women could have been molested and treated bad themselves. And that's why they do these things to men. Ain't that right, girls? And not just them, but all these other nurses and administrators, hot looking women, they could have been abused by men. That's why they abused me. And that's why God knows how many women abused my Eminem. And that's why they did it, right?
Trauma reenactment.
It's when people take their anger out, sometimes they take it out on the wrong people. Right?
I was gonna say, if what you're saying is true, that they've been raped or molested, also, it's like when somebody is in a satanic cult and they were part of a satanic cult growing up.
Yeah.
They think it's normal.
Yeah. Or maybe they don't think it's normal. Maybe they just think it happened to them and it was wrong, so they don't know how to deal with it, so they lash out on an innocent person. You can't judge him for that. You can't judge him for that because they're still acting out of their own pain. You know what I mean? They're not doing it because they want to be bad people. They're doing it because it was done to them, and they don't know how to get their anger out, so they do it out to an innocent person.
All right, come on over here.
Let's bring this. You're gonna take the top off and give it to me. Watch the steam. Give it to me. And we'll start with coconut. Coconut fat. We don't have that much. We gotta save some for Carmen, so we'll go that much. Now put the Celtic salt. And put the apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, James Stack is annoying, you know that he did all those things, but you know what? Maybe I shouldn't render evil for evil with him. I mean, he's not too bright, and he went through a lot with his mother. And,
Yeah.
his mother really abused him. So, you know.
Alright, now see if you can mix that without spilling it.
I still
We'll
don't
just
think
put
it's
it-
right that he annoys me and stuff.
We'll just put it in the thing.
But maybe if maybe one day he'll learn. Maybe I'll just pray for him. I'm not gonna hang out with him because he's just too hard to deal with. But I'll pray for him.
What do you want to mix with?
It doesn't matter. This one. I'll pray for him. I'll even pray for James back. You know. I'm not gonna deal with him because I know that he can't learn. And he doesn't have the capability of learning how to do things the right way. And he's just going to annoy me if I hang out with him. But maybe I'll pray for him.
Yo, that coconut smells good.
You know what I mean? I'll pray for him. I'm not going to hang out with him because I know it's going to be the same old garbage. But I will pray for him. That's a good idea, right?
To pray? Absolutely.
You know somebody's not going to change their ways. The leopard's not going to change their spots. But you pray for them anyway.
I'm gonna pray that you could stir this whole thing up without stopping.
Well, I won't hang out with him because
Do more of a mixing instead of a stabbing.
he'll do the same shit
That's
over and
me,
over
that's me.
again. But I will pray for him.
You see how I go from the side into
Yeah.
the middle, side into the middle, spin it, side into the middle.
I spin it around, okay?
Yeah, do more side into the middle and then, yeah.
I just
Don't flip it out, yeah.
It's hot, hurts on my fingers.
Take your hand away when it gets too hot.
Who's this?
Actually, maybe a better towel.
What? Oh yeah. Okay.
Smells good, right?
Oh yeah.
Coconut.
And you know, we made a lot of it. We made a real lot of it. Bought 2 things of it. Now I know that one of these small ones is enough to. 2 of these small ones is enough to make a lot. I never bought them at the store because I thought they were too small. But I make 2 of these. Makes a lot of quinoa. I didn't know that before. Did you cook the peppers?
Matter of fact, the peppers don't get cooked.
No? They just get cut, right?
They get cut, the peppers are cut. Let me borrow this.
You don't cook the peppers at all?
Nope. You can, you don't have to. You know what? Let's mix in this giant container here. It'll be big. It'll be easy.
And it tastes better when you don't cook it, right?
They're healthier.
It tastes the same though, right? When you cook, you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe they're a little crispier when you don't cook them, right? They're a little
Crunchier.
crispier?
Crunchier, yeah.
What?
Crunchier.
Yeah. That might be good.
Oh. Wow, we might not have used enough liquid, bro.
I think we did.
It's a little burnt on the bottom. I think we only used 3. We should have used 4.
I think I did put 4 in.
I thought so too, but it doesn't look like it.
Well, it worked anyway. It didn't burn too bad. It didn't burn too bad.
Okay, you wanna do this?
Yeah.
Put that on there.
But it's true about Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was only acting like that because Don King, who's been other promoters, were provoking him to anger. And when he got on his own, and they were doing it to get him to be mean. so he would get in the ring and hurt people. And he was acting stupid too, because he didn't know how to express himself because he was being messed with so bad. But now, Mike got his own podcast, he got out of boxing, he got away from Don King. And he learned that wasn't him doing that, it was what Don King was doing to him. And he even said that he said that Don King was a dirtbag. He said he was a scumbag, which is true, Mike. But you know what, Mike? Don't bring that comment around, because even though he is a dirtbag, and we all know he's a dirtbag, we don't know where he came from. There could be a reason why he's like that. Just like there was a reason why we were like what we were like, right? Mike and I. Mm-hmm. So. You don't know. And even though, well, Mike, we did take stuff out of some people. All those people we hurt. Now, you know what I mean, Mike. Just like there was a reason why we did the things we did. There was a reason why they did the things they did. I learned that today with Lukey. Lukey was always my best friend, but a lot of times he says mean things to me. But then I remembered, I thought about it. I said, that's when I brought that up. I really should have rendered evil for evil, but he did learn something about himself that there was things that his family said to him, things that his wife did to him, and I can't really judge him because maybe I wasn't the reason why he was acting like that, but there was a reason. His wife did treat him like shit, and maybe his family did too, right? Did your family treat you bad too?
I thought we agreed to move on.
Yeah, I do, but I'm just trying to resolve it.
The issue is that you don't hold to our agreement. Now,
why
would I keep associating with you if I can't trust you?
Okay. I'm just trying to find out. I'm just trying to rectify the situation, that's all. I'm not trying to render evil. I'm just trying to rectify the situation.
The situation is rectified when we move past it.
Okay.
And that's what I thought we did. And that's why I left you at the fruit store, because you went back on our agreement. And if I can't trust you, I'm not dealing with you. And that's it. Here, mix this. Like you can't hold your tongue and you get too emotional and go back on your word. That's what a female does. Maybe that's the rebound from the testosterone. You act like a female even more when you need your testosterone shot. That's the problem with the drugs, is the rebound effect. I'm not going to harp on it, bro. Let's just move on.
Let's move on. Do I have to chop this up or should I chop it up or what?
Up to you.
I want to mix it. I don't want to chop it up. Oh wow, this is great, Lucy.
After you have your bowl or your plate, go ahead, keep mixing. After you have your bowl, we'll go to the 99-cent store. We'll get Tupperwares to put it in,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna head up to my parents' house. Here, come sit over here.
Oh, this is good. This is good. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's gonna taste. So look how much food this is. Not only all this quinoa's here, but all the broccoli and the cauliflower make it even more. And the peppers.
Bowl or plate?
Give me a bowl.
Cool. You're gonna take this.
Not only is a lot of quinoa, but
gray bowl there next to the bowl.
the peppers and the broccoli and the cauliflower make it even more. That's a lot of food. Looky, that's a lot of food.
Certainly smells good. I think that's the coconut that I like so much, but It all does come together very nicely.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, that's good. And the fact that you put the cauliflower, the broccoli, and the pepper in it made even more, you know? Made even more food.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a lot of quinoa to begin with. You mixed all that stuff in there, we really got a lot.
How's that first bowl?
Good enough.
Alright, get your fork.
Is this Doyle sushi?
Technically. It's your major meal, bro.
What?
I said that's your major meal, Sir Doyle sushi. That's what we've come to the conclusion. That's the for you where you are with what you can get access to in terms of ingredients. This
Right
is
now, yeah.
your best bang for your buck. You can get quinoa. You can get quinoa from Stop and Shop. Where do you get your watermelon from? Stop and Shop?
Yeah.
You can get quinoa from Stop and Shop. You can get broccoli and cauliflower from Stop and Shop. You can get what else? Red pepper from Stop and Shop. You can get coconut oil from Stop and Shop. And the only thing that you can't get is the proper salt, but we can work on that.
Or I used the watermelon. I had some Celtic salt left. I used it. I used it all though. I very little water. I used it all.
I'm gonna go just get ready because I gotta get ready to go.
It's really good looking. It's really good.
You can customer what they want.
What?
You basically invented that recipe.
What?
I said you basically invented that recipe.
I did?
You said you like the quinoa. And you like the broccoli. You said you wanted the cauliflower in it.
Yeah.
And the pepper.
But you made it before. Before I had it. It was already invented by you.
No, not exactly.
No?
It's made a little different. This particular recipe is yours.
Oh. How much did it cost to make this?
What'd you spend? $24?
Yeah.
I think it was a little more because we had the salt and the coconut oil, which you didn't have to pay for. But that you won't have to buy every time.
Yeah, I gave you the $45, right?
I got 40 from you, yeah.
I gave you 40, okay. Well, I couldn't get change, is why.
You also didn't have to buy containers at the 99 cent store.
Yeah. These are good looking. Looky, this is good. I like quinoa better than millet. Don't you?
I think I like military. But chemo might be a little easier to digest.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it is.
Why do you like it? Taste what?
And it's easy to digest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feels better going down. Mike, I thought I backed out of that fight because I was afraid to fight you, for face you in the ring. You really, I was afraid of the abuse I would have taken from Don King. Other than that from you, Mike. Oh, I'm full. I can't eat anymore. The bowl's right there with the food in it. I couldn't eat it all. What happened to this drum seat?
What?
What happened to the original drum seat? There's a drum seat that comes with the drum set. What happened to it? What?
I bought that drum set off somebody on Facebook.
I never seen it. They were supposed to give you a receipt with it. They still could have given you a receipt. Supposed to. I'm gonna bring the
What are you doing?
I'm bringing the phone down here.
Ooh, it smells good.
I ate enough. Okay. That was good. It's a Doyle sushi.
Sir Doyle clone, I know you're watching me.
Did I tell you that turned out to be my son when he was 14? He's 16 now.
Sir Doyle clone, I know you're watching.
Everybody thought he was me too, and it turned out to be my 14-year-old son. And they made him look taller in the video, and because he's really short. So they made him look more like me because they made him look taller. And it turned out he was this short kid that turned out to be my son. And he had black hair. They said he had black hair. Black hair, and he also, if you see him in person, he's darker than me. He's from his Italian. He's Italian. His family's part Italian, so
Shoes on, bro.
he's darker than me. Well, otherwise, he looks like a shorter, stockier version of me. But in that video, they all thought he was me because they made him look taller, they made him look thinner, and just made him. He was able to do my act really well. The people that saw it, I think, knew me from Chino Cafe, and they saw he put on the act really well. Because he was my son, so of course he's going to do well. My son could imitate almost anyone. They had him doing Spanish music, and he's not even Spanish. They had him doing Spanish, so I taught him how to do Spanish music, and he did Spanish music just like if he was Spanish. And they made him look like that and everything, so he could do anything. My son is the only one out there that's more talented than me. I got to give him that. He tried to take my act from me and everything, but he really could have done it on his own because he's very good. He's very talented. He got his act from me, but he could have made it without that because when you taught him how to sing Spanish, he sang Spanish. Whatever they taught him to do, he was able to do. When he did that Black Monday thing, everybody thought he was me. Even when they told me about it, I described it. I thought it was this guy, this kid. He's taking my whole act, and they found out it was my 14-year-old son, who's 16 now.
I'm just gonna take an eyeball at the sushi and see how many contain. Your shoes are in your backpack.
Okay. I got a shout out to my 16-year-old, now 16-year-old son. Then 14, now 16.
a lot of food, huh?
Where's the phone?
I got it. Come on, let's do it on the road. Cause
I still say, kid, I had to do that with those snipers because you were gonna run around with my ID, and there was no way of talking to you, so I had to do something. I couldn't let you walk around with my ID and take my whole identity and leave me with nothing. I couldn't do that, and you were taking money out of my bank. You were screwing 50-year-old women, which wasn't good for you either, because I didn't want my son screwing 50-year-old women. And I had to present you and your grandfather with that choice, life or death. Turn in the ID and repent, or your sniper's gonna shoot you. I can think you'd understand that, kid, you know? You can understand that. Little Anthony, I think you'd understand that. And your father loves you, and he loves your sister, and I love you, like I said, in the hospital, I love you both the same. The only thing is, when it came to you, you were such a bad kid, taking your father's ID and everything, and your grandfather was so bad, entertaining that, I had to present you both with a life or death choice. And Anthony, Sr., you know, you were in the mob. You know what life or death situation, presenting life or death is. You know what you had to do for your business. And hey, don't take it personal, Anthony Sr. It's not personal, it's business. And just like I brought him into the world, I could take him out. You brought these kids in the world too, and you can take them out. So let's understand, Anthony Sr., that had to be done. Just like when I walked out on Laura, and I had a very, very good reason to, but you thought the kids weren't going to be taken care of, so you sent people after me. You and Anthony, you and Paul Conti came after me, and you were going to kill me. It wasn't personal, it was business. Well, what could be more business than your grandson and my son running around with my ID, and you, Anthony, supporting it? Hey, not personal now, Anthony Sr. Not personal. Captain Anthony Basile. Not personal. Just business, right?
I don't know. I think with the mafia, it is personal and it is business. It's both.
Well,
Because it's family business.
family business.
But they kill each other.
Yep.
So it is personal.
But I had reason. I had reason to present them with a life or death situation.
I agree.
Just like they had reason to have Paul Conti and Basile after me.
Well, oops.
And Anthony Sr., you still want to go in business with me. I'm telling you straight up, I'm not going back to Laura Basile. But I will go into business with you. I'll bring your clubs back and everything. And I'll give back child support to those kids. And alimony to Laura. And we'll go into business. What do you say, Anthony? What do you say?
Let me ask you this.
I'll manage that kid of mine.
Do you want a big container that you scoop out of, or would you want individual containers for each meal?
Maybe individual. Well, would individual be hot to take home?
No, it's all going in a bag regardless.
Okay. All right. Give me individual.
So individuals?
Yeah.
So how much would you eat in a serving? Like this much? More
That
or
costs
less?
more? Take an individual?
Let's see. You got, this is 3. So you get 3 there. You get 2 here.
Okay.
Because the big one is $1.
Okay.
So you could definitely buy one big one and a bunch of small ones, or you could buy just more small ones.
What's better? Which better?
Let's see.
Oh,
I
one
think-
big one I can always put.
So here's what I'm thinking. This is 3 containers, right?
Yeah.
So this is $1.25.
All right.
Here's another 3,
All right.
$2.50.
Good.
Okay. And then one big one to put the rest in.
All right. Cool.
Here, take this.
Thank you. I had enough to eat today for a year.
You actually didn't even eat that much, but I think because you cleaned out so much, you didn't really need to eat that much.
My appetite got.
Yeah,
My appetite.
exactly.
When I had all that garbage in me, I ate more. I overate,
Yep,
and they don't overeat anymore.
exactly.
So a little bit of food is a lot for me.
Yep, and that's how your waist is gonna get smaller too. Hold this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And
My bad.
I can also take the creatine, which is going to add water to my muscles to make my muscles bigger.
That's what I heard.
And testosterone should help me with that too.
What is wrong with you two?
Okay.
Somebody said what's wrong?
Are they talking to us?
But I don't know. I think so.
That's a good question.
I think they were talking to us. Kids. Hello.
All right, there's only one line.
How much are those toothbrushes? Might buy one.
$1.25.
Okay. See if there's a reach. See if there's a reach. Reach toothbrush.
Reach.
Okay. I'm gonna buy that. Those are good toothbrushes, reach.
Yeah.
$1.25 you said?
Yep.
Same as this is Dollar Tree.
Yeah. Can we go after her?
There's a line.
Yeah.
You were behind her.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So if she wants to go there, we could go there.
There's one line. So
Yeah.
Are you paying cash or card? You can step over here if you're paying with card. Your card?
Where do you want to go? You can go either way.
Go there.
You sure?
So my appetite's gonna curb.
Well, I think when you have your system is cleaner, it's working better.
Digest food better.
You'll absorb the nutrition better. You get more out of you eat less, you get more out of it.
Oh. So I really didn't eat much today.
You didn't even finish a bowl.
Wow.
It was like 3/4. It's a big bowl, but
usually I have a couple of bowls.
usually you have more than one. Yep.
Well, something. I don't feel like eating anything else. Usually when I eat something with you, I eat something after that too. More than one bowl, and I eat something after. I don't eat any. I don't want to eat anything. I thought I was going to want to eat something when I came home, but I don't. I like this new nutrition thing.
Yeah. Remember how you were looking when you poop?
Yeah.
Next time you poop, look again.
Okay.
You're gonna see if there's like little green pebbles
Okay. You mean like now or like when I do it again?
when you go again.
When I go, next time I go.
Yep. Because the quinoa, the broccoli, and the cauliflower that you ate is gonna go through you.
Yeah.
It's gonna push out. Cool. It comes out. You look and you see.
When am I going to have to do another flush?
You could do one every 5 days, basically.
Every 5 days I have to do it? I'll get used to it.
Not you have to, but you can. Like Carmen did one on Friday or Saturday. She's doing one again tomorrow. She wants
All
to.
right.
She goes her idea.
And I'll probably get used to doing this, although I want to do it more, right?
I think if you have a good result, you feel better, you have more energy,
Yeah.
you're losing more weight.
I want them. We
you're
got
pooping
coach me to
better,
do it. Coach
you
me to
just
do
wanna
it.
keep going, I guess.
Is that how you are with it?
Yeah, I mean, when I stones out.
Yeah.
and they kept coming out,
You kept on wanting to do it more.
and I was like, wanted to get them all out,
Yeah,
and then when I did get them all out,
you want to do it more.
now I have another thing which is similar but different. If you have, when you did the coffee enema,
Yeah.
you had no ticks. Say you keep flushing and the ticks go away permanently.
Yeah, I don't want to do it more.
Not even want to do it more, but so what happens if your ticks go away permanently? You healed yourself.
Yeah. But you wanted me to keep on doing it too. I keep on cleansing myself with more benefit.
Well, you get much better. You get
I'm
cleansed.
sorry, man.
You clean yourself out. You get rid of all your ticks, then you can help other people. Because
Yeah.
you can say, well, how do you know it works? Well, you did it.
Now you gotta come sign the paper.
How much are you, ma'am?
5:43. This is
Oh,
she
that's
did
not
call.
Nope.
5.2 is pretty good.
You didn't end your meal?
Not that much.
My drink?
Oh my god.
Oh, no, I didn't. She has
How much is this? 5. That's a 20. Yeah, that was 20.
come on.
That's 20.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't end my break or my. She didn't end.
I'll carry this for you. So chain.
Wait, I gotta get the one.
I got you.
Okay.
I'm gonna zip this up. Then I want the ball phone out. I got my stuff in it. Get the zip. Help me. Keep the zip up.
I think that wallet's too big, bro. Hold this.
That fits in my other jeans.
These aren't jeans, these are sweatpants.
Yeah. If I asked you if I had zippers. I gotta pick up my pants. Why don't I pick up my jeans next time I come back?
The jeans are in your backpack.
Oh, they are? Okay.
All we gotta do is pack up your food to go,
All right.
and then I'm gonna walk to my parents.
All right, so I'll walk with you.
That's
so
my
you-
workout for the
I'll
day.
walk with you part of the way.
I think we'll be going two different directions. That's the thing.
Okay.
'Cause
Watch
you-
out for these cars. You think they won't run you over, but they will. That's why I got to use your bathroom before I go.
Yep.
I thought I was going to be hungry for garlic knots or something, but I ate that. Well, I did that flush, and I ate that quinoa. I don't want anything else.
Okay.
Usually I eat that quinoa, and I'm hungry for something else from the restaurant. But I usually eat a lot more, like you said.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't crave those foods anymore. You know?
Well, the longer you go without them, the less the cravings will be. It's like,
That's like the meat. I don't crave meat anymore.
yeah.
I mean, I do, but you barely crave it at all. I mean, sometimes I'll smell the meat and say, "Oh," then I say, "No." The craving for meat used to be really bad. Now it's not anymore.
Okay.
Very soon I'll be turned off by meat completely, right?
Well, I think maybe if you smell it, it might smell good. I mean, there's a reason why people eat it, right?
Yeah. It smells good, but not enough, not good
It
enough.
smells
for me to
good,
want
tastes
it.
good, but after the fact, I think if you did eat it, you'd feel worse after.
Oh yeah. That's why I don't eat it. And you know what? The smell of it doesn't tempt me all that much eating wine either. I mean, I smell it. It smells nice, but it doesn't. It's not so much that I can't bear it. I mean, I smell it, and it's like I crave it a little, but I don't not enough to eat it. Not enough to eat it. But sometimes I do crave cheese. Maybe I won't crave that anymore as much either. Especially if I have the pumpkin seed cheese
Okay.
to replace it.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't even crave the pea protein anymore.
What's that?
Maybe I won't even crave the pea protein anymore, the fake meats.
I think you just need an updated menu and you won't crave anything. Because you'll be fed, well fed.
Yeah,
How could you crave something if you're well fed?
yep. Like I feel now.
Exactly.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Alright, use the second floor. 1 or 2?
2.
Yeah. Don't flush, I want to see.
Alright.
See if there's stones in there. Yep. Has anybody in the chat ever said that? Has anybody in the chat ever told anybody, don't flush, I want to see? Be honest. I predict that there's not one person in the chat who has ever said out loud, don't flush, I want to see. And if you have, say it now. Say it, tell me. Tell me you said that. I bet you haven't. Okay, there's one. Good stuff, James. No, just regular poop.
What it look like to me?
Alright, you can flush it then. Wait, I'll flush it. Hold on, I just want to make sure.
You might find something I don't find.
Nothing green?
You might find something I don't find. I didn't see anything. I didn't even see green.
Alright. I'll go check. It's not supposed to come out until your meal comes out. This stuff, which it's gonna take a while. Probably won't not till tomorrow.
That was good food. And now that I know I don't have to eat as much, the quinoa will last longer. If I don't eat as much, it'll last me longer, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It even grew today from that flush it grew on it.
What, your hair?
Yeah. It grew today.
Oh my god.
That flush made it grow.
Holy.
Check this out. How long it got?
Yo!
Just run a flush. Then they combed it, so I have to grow. And then also, you also put that oil in.
Yeah.
That makes it grow anyway. True. I think the flush had a lot to do with it, don't you? Good. The flush had a lot to do with it, right?
What's that?
The flush had a lot to do with it.
I could see how that's possible.
Also, the oil did it too. I washed it good this morning, conditioned it this morning. That always helps it grow. Yeah. But that flush really did. Of course, I was out in the hot sun. The light grease with my hair from the hot sun. That
Should be
helps
good
grow.
for
Yeah.
3 days. He's got more than 3 days here. I think this will be good for a week, to be honest.
Really?
James in the
Especially the way
chat.
I'm eating now. Might be good for longer than that.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Might be good for 2 weeks.
Well, I'm thinking, in terms of going bad.
I won't go bad. You know? I'll have at least 2 weeks and won't go bad. Quinoa doesn't, they don't think it's going to go bad 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
I still have that millet. You guys should throw that out? You need to gone bad? Millet?
How long ago did we make it?
I don't know. I think you made it a while ago. I might have to throw it out.
Alright, well, you got quinoa now, so
You know?
you don't need it, but I hate to see food go to waste.
Yeah, but if it's bad, what can I do?
Yeah. No, that's true.
What?
True.
Oh, bad food around. God, the hair is long.
Ooh, hair is
Lion's
long.
mane. Like when I
Lion's
used to
mane.
grow it long, it looks like a lion's mane. It still looks like that again.
Nice.
I used to grow it like this when I was younger. Everybody thought I had a lion's mane.
Yeah, Richard the Lion. The Lionheart.
They used to call me that. My pastor calls me that. The mother named me after that. My pastor calls me that all the time.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
She named me after Richard Lionheart. So I walked like a lion when I was born, and my pastor, for some reason, calls me that all the time. He says, I'm not afraid to talk to anyone about Jesus Christ.
There you go.
Yeah, Richard's not afraid to talk to anyone, anywhere about Jesus Christ. And it's true, I go up to gang, to MS-13 gangs to talk about Christ with.
When was this?
I've done it plenty of times. I find them on the street and I talk about Jesus Christ to them. Sometimes they get pissed and sometimes they talk about it.
Where do you meet MS gang members?
see all over the place. I've seen, not only the MS, but the Bloods and the Crips. I always talk to Jesus about them. Try to get them saved. There was one guy that was in Hempstead, a real like one of these street gangsters, and he's like, "You come back here with them Christian tracks, I'm taking this bat and swinging it at you."
Oh, wow.
I said, "Well, Jesus loves you." He said, "You better get going." And I ran from him.
Wow.
There was one guy he was in South Nassau, a real hardcore staff member that didn't take shit from nobody. He was a real bad person, and he would flip out on patients like the drop of the hat. So I started singing this gospel to him, and when he goes, "And I'm gonna sing to this man, save his soul, save," and he kept on walking in like he wanted to hear, "Save his soul," and he started walking out laughing. He's like, he couldn't hold it in. I'm going, "Save his soul."
Okay.
And
That's how the song goes?
I made that up. It was this song. I
thought you
mean,
were
save his soul, save his soul, save his soul, save his soul. He couldn't come after me. Every time he came in the room, I didn't hit me. Go, "Save his soul." And there was one guy that was in Pilgrim named Kenneth Reynolds. And this guy I couldn't make too much with, but when I would, he'd be like ready to come into the room to hurt me because I was making noise in the room. So I go,
Not that.
I go,
You can throw it out.
Kenneth Reynolds needs Jesus, and I'm gonna praise you, Jesus. And he just stopped him from coming in. He stopped him from coming in the room. Real bold enough, and you know Jesus has your back. When you're doing it right there, he'll do it miraculously. Now you get bombed because he doesn't promote violence. But something like going up to a real violent person and talking Jesus, God will give you the power to do that if you're bold enough. Save his soul! Save his soul! Save this man's soul today! Save his soul! That same hardcore staff started telling me how to discipline my son, and I got pissed. I was like, no, wait a minute. This is my son. This is not your son. This is my son. You don't tell me how to discipline my son.
Yeah.
I got it right in his face. Actually, that's what I wanted to do, but I was afraid that if I did that, he'd have the whole staff hold me down because I was like ready to say that. I was really ready to say that because I don't like anybody telling me how to deal with my own children. You know, I don't like that.
Right back.
Would you? There was one guy that was a real gangster guy that was hanging around my son, and he was saying, "This isn't your son." And I said, "Motherfucker," I said, "Listen, You don't tell me who my son is. I know this, and I start shouting at him. And you know what? The guy showed me respect. I told him that. It was a patient there, and he was a real big, brawny, but short, stocky patient. And I let him know, I said, this is my son. I said, I might be afraid of you, but I'm not afraid to stand up for my rights when it comes to my children. And the guy backed down. The guy backed down. Looky, this is a lot of food. You get more stuff for me. More, you have more bowls for me. That's like 3 or 4 more bowls, right?
Yeah, you got 3 more. We didn't use them, but we'll hold on to them.
Oh, you can hold on.
That's what I'm saying. We'll hold on to them here and
I
then.
don't need them.
Justin. So he always comes on and says, Master Lukey's kingdom. Okay. Is that like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood? I'm gonna put some tape over those, and then you can get going.
I guess some fans like you and some fans like me. It also depends on the night too. What goes on that night, you know?
Yeah, nighttime's a good time to stream. I'm
saying it
started
depends on
going to bed early.
what goes on during the night when we're streaming too. Who they're gonna be more leaning toward. This night was your night.
Nah, he always says that. It's no dig on you, Sir Doyle.
I gotta just kick him again.
Okay, good.
That's how they gotta get out of here, I think, right?
I'm gonna leave and you're gonna leave and we'll both leave together.
Okay.
Get you on a bus. I'm walking.
Is there shit in the bowl?
I flushed it. There's a book out, it's called The Miracle, I think it's called The Gallbladder and Liver Miracle Cleanse. It's by Andreas Moritz, who was a student of Dr. Judd's. And he learned the liver and the gallbladder, and he didn't adopt the Life Food menu. So on his program, people are eating rice, brown rice, and I think apple juice. What's in that tall jar? What jar? Let me see. What are you guys talking about? Pretty sure it's sea moss, what you guys were looking at.
So what are some things you're observing here? Pop up here. Pop up in the front. This guy's got some swag. I can feel it. He's got some swag, okay? Okay, what's your name, bro?
Gio.
Gio, good to meet you, man.
Oh, nice to meet you, Ryan.
What's on your mind?
Actually wanted some water at the downstairs.
What held you back?
I didn't want to disrupt the seminar.
Thank you. I saw you lick your lips there a bit, by the way. What are you thinking about? Gio, you're very quiet. What's that little look you're doing, Gio?
I know what you do.
Okay. What are your hobbies?
Oh, I like football. Sure.
That's very cute. Okay, so do you guys see what I'm doing there? Okay, awesome. Give me a hand. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so I'll just show. Okay, I'm going subtle. Okay. I'll bring you up as well. Okay. So just grab this.
Gotcha.
Okay, you're gonna stand here. Okay, so tell us your name.
My name's Jack. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, Jack.
I like the shirt.
Thanks, Jack. Yeah.
I want to do another flush in a couple of days because I still have a little bit of gut that I want to get rid of.
Alright, let's take a look.
Who's that?
His name is Owen Cook.
Yo, which one? The big guy or the other guy?
The guy with the hat on.
Light came out, right? I ate my pills and I wiped it out. Now you know I ate the one. I did the one off fast. You know I did it now.
Yeah.
Now you see all that watermelon. You know I did it, right? You didn't believe me at first, did you? Skeptical. And now you know. You see all the watermelon there. I ate a lot tonight. That was a lot. Watermelon. But I ate it for 3 days and I didn't stop eating. And when I ran out, I went to, I think twice I went back to the store to get more watermelon. Like I bought three halves, which made 1 and a half, and then I also bought one of them, the chunks, like it's a $20 ones, $18 one, and then when I ran out of that, I went and got another thing of the chunks. Because I wanted to have it for the full 3 days, you know. So when I ran out, I knew I needed to go back again and get more. And when I went to the period to get it, I knew I had to get at least 1 and a half plus the chunks, and then I knew when I ran out, I had to go back and get more. I knew I wasn't going to eat anything else, you know. Or drink. I wasn't drinking anything either. I must have drank a tiny bit of apple cider. That was it. Otherwise, I didn't even drink apple cider. I just.
If somebody wanted to ask you and said, Sir Doyle, I want to do the Sir Doyle cleanse.
Yeah.
How much does it cost? How much did you end up paying altogether?
I would tell them that I only paid for the ingredients, and that was how much that was. I paid $40.
For a total?
Well, that's what I gave you. That's what I gave you. So, did it cost more than that?
That's what you gave me for the quinoa today, but that's not technically.
Well, I think I gave you something like $50-something to buy that stuff.
That's for the quinoa and stuff.
No, I'm talking about the other time. The other time I gave you free.
I want to know how much you spend on watermelon, basically.
Oh, the watermelon. Oh, I spent about a good $40,000-50,000 for it.
No, it's not bad for a cleanse.
No? Because I bought the 3 halves of watermelon, plus the chunks, and then I went back and bought more chunks, so it ended up being about $50 to $60. Might have been 60 or close to it.
If you know in advance that you're going to need a certain amount of watermelon, it might be a little cheaper.
Really?
Well, when you buy the chunks, it's a lot more expensive than when you buy the half.
Yeah. That's it. The only thing is carrying those halves home is heavy. It's real heavy. Carrying the chunks home is not heavy. When I have to carry those halves home, that's heavy. That's a lot of weight. That's why the second time I went and got the chunks, because it wasn't as heavy. That's what's good about the chunks, and they don't weigh as much. You don't have the rind on it, so it doesn't weigh as much.
I see.
And you have to carry it home from Stop and Shop to my house. That's a long walk. That's why I bought the chunks with it. Those 3 halves were heavy. I want to do this again next week.
Alright. I think we got to do it on a Friday or a Saturday, though.
Okay, what day should I start it?
So if you're gonna buy 3 days, you're gonna do the watermelon again,
Yeah,
and you want to flush on, let's say it's a Saturday.
yeah.
So you gotta
Friday,
start-
Saturday,
you gotta
Thursday,
start-
Friday, Saturday.
No, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Wednesday, Thursday,
So
Friday.
Wednesday is your first watermelon day.
Okay, I can do it. I can do it. Will I at least arrest this guy if I take a second flush?
I wouldn't say that it's just gonna magically disappear,
Yeah.
but I would say the more that you, because look, you just did how many poops since you flushed today?
I did a lot.
You did like 4 poops,
A lot more
and
than
you're
that.
still getting watermelon out,
Yeah,
which leads me to believe that you're very backed up.
it's a watermelon.
Like, if you've been eating watermelon for 4 days,
Yeah,
and you're still pooping it out,
yeah.
even after all that, and that just shows how backed up you actually are. It probably takes you 3 days just to digest something. from start
So
to
I'm not
finish.
just backed up with one, I'm backed up with other shit.
Backed up meaning it takes long for food to go through you.
Okay.
And that's because the faucet at the top of the intestinal tract, which is the liver and the gallbladder,
Yeah. It's not working properly.
it's not a lot of liquids coming out of it because of the
Okay.
stones,
Alright.
which we just hopefully flushed some out.
So next time it'll be easier.
More stones hopefully will come out. We'll keep flushing.
Yeah.
Don't cheat on your menu in the meantime.
Alright.
If you have any questions or if you need help, let me
I'll
know.
call you.
And
And it takes one away.
the ticks went away, and they've stayed away pretty much. You're just sniffling a little bit. That's not really considered a tick.
Well, that's because my nose is running. When I eat this food, my nose runs.
I'm gonna have a little apple cider if you don't mind.
Go ahead. Good thing I got this Reach toothbrush. Good toothbrush.
This in your bag downstairs?
Yeah. Takes to go away more if I do flush again. When I flush again.
Go away permanently.
How many times am I have to flush? Should you try to do it every week?
If somebody was recovering from an illness, I would say do one a week for sure.
1 a week? 3 days? Every 3 days? So that's
One a week is fine.
so that's every week. Take 3 days a week to fast with the watermelon, and a day to flush, right?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd have more of a menu than just watermelon. You could build it.
Yeah, I think I would because it'd be easier to do that way. If I was able to eat other stuff,
Yeah,
I'd be able to do it easier.
for sure.
So could I add quinoa to that? Or broccoli?
I think that's a good start.
And could I eat pineapple?
Pineapple now.
Oh, I like pineapple.
There's cantaloupe. There's other.
Cantaloupe is good, and I can have quinoa with broccoli. Cantaloupe. Okay, this is good. This is good. I don't have to just eat watermelon. I could eat the watermelon, the cantaloupe, and I could eat the quinoa. That's good. And it'll do the same thing?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, now I know I can eat more food. So it's not going to be as hard.
There's a lot more, but if you have questions, just let me know.
Yeah, because it's not. If I do that, it's not going to be as hard. It was a lot harder when I can only eat watermelon.
Yeah.
But I guess I had to learn, you know.
It's just an introduction. You got this.
All right. Good. So if I flush, I don't have to starve myself like I did this time and only eat watermelon. That's how only how to do it first, right?
I mean, we just did the best we could with what we had.
Well, now that I got the quinoa and the broccoli, I could next time I go to the supermarket, I could melon as well as it'd be good. I could more like eat regularly, you know, and then flush. As long as I don't eat cheese and garbage like that, I'll be okay, right? But I think it's good that I only ate watermelon this time because it taught me discipline.
I mean, it gave you an introduction to the flush.
Yeah, it did.
So.
It's good that this time I only ate watermelon, but it's also good that I'm eating other foods now. I think you're right, it was an introduction to the flush. Man, now, and that's a relief. I don't have to just eat watermelon now. I could eat quinoa and all that other stuff. And maybe I could get some buckwheat spaghetti, 100%, with some roasted garlic sauce, roasted garlic tomato sauce. I can get that, right?
You could do something like that for sure.
Because I like that. I like that buckwheat pasta. But I like it with roasted garlic, like the fancy roasted garlic tomato sauce.
Alright.
The kind you get from the store. I like the 100% buckwheat pasta, but I like it with the roasted garlic tomato sauce I get from the store. In the jar.
We'll have to look at the ingredients.
Yeah, we'll find one that doesn't have Whether it has to make Celtic salt into something. I gotta blow my nose. Wanted to knock on the door, make sure nobody was in here.
Alright.
Well, I see my therapist tomorrow. 1 o'clock. Perfect timing, huh? Perfect timing. My therapist supports me though. She supports me. She's the one that's getting me to private psychiatrist. She supports me. The psychiatrist, she's a bad person. She's just a typical psychiatrist. They're all like that. But this therapist is not typical, and she's trying to get me a private psychiatrist to get me weaned off.
Alright, now I'm just a little confused because private psychiatrist to me means you're paying for it.
No, she said I didn't have to pay for it. She said she's going to make sure that I don't have to pay for it.
Okay.
But it is private.
So private means it's not covered by your plan?
It's covered by my plan, but it's not covered by Medicaid. I have another plan with the Medicaid. I have United Healthcare, so
Alright.
because I have United Healthcare, which is part of Medicare, it's an HMO plan, I'm able to get private psychiatrist.
Alright. That's good.
She said because of that, I won't have to pay for it. If I had straight Medicaid, I'd have to pay for it, but I don't have straight Medicaid.
Okay.
I have United Healthcare with Medicare, so. And she said that she's going to try to get me to psychiatrist to work with me. And she said that what they said about me, other psychiatrists said about me, he's not going to be in the management. She's going to recommend me, and they're going to go by what she says and what I say. No other psychiatrist outside is going to say anything.
So it's kind of like a clean slate.
Yep. I learned some more things about women than I used to know. If the guy has really got it like that, the woman will come to him. The man doesn't have to do anything. The man just could just walk by, and if he's hot, the woman will come on to them.
Well, I don't know that women care about looks as much, but I get what you're saying.
They care.
It's better to be the seller than the buyer.
They care. They care what they're looking. They're just like us, but they have a different approach than us. They want to make the first move. It's their way or the highway, and we have to go by their rules because otherwise, we try to make the first move and make it all. Then it doesn't work. We got to let them come to. I even read up on women. And like with these dating sites, they all say even the women that even the bad girls in these dating sites that want to just get laid, they all say respect us and let us make the first move. Even the hoes that are just trying to get fucked, they want the man to respect them before they do it, and they want to make the first move. So it could be a good girl or a bad girl. They're all like that. And they do demand more respect, even if they're hoes. And I learned something else too. You don't have a big thing, it's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Because I had a really big thing and I had no problem. And when it shrunk, and they saw it, they didn't want me after that. Whenever it shrunk. So now I got to get this thing working again. Otherwise, the way it is now, no woman's going to want me.
I feel your pain, brother.
You're going for the same thing, huh?
Well, not that my thing shrank, but what happened was I went through andropause.
Yeah. You know, for a while it did.
Andropause is for men when the testosterone drops.
That's what's happening to me.
Well, what happened was I stopped being as dominant as
Yeah.
I was. So like my ex, she used to come over and I would tie her up. Tie her up and have my way with her.
And you didn't want to do that anymore?
Well, the last time she came over, she came into the bed and I was laying there
Yeah.
and we cuddled
Yeah.
and she left.
Wow.
She wanted to get, you know,
Tied up.
I wasn't as dominant as they should have been.
I
She
find
left.
girls are not like
She
that.
never came
I
back.
find most girls want to dominate. Most girls want to make the first move. They want it their way and they want to dominate. That's a rare girl that want to do that because most girls wouldn't like that. Most girls would, if anybody's going to get tied up, it's us. That's how most girls are. That's why when you got most marriages, who runs the household? It's the women. That the women have it their way. Didn't your wife always have it her way? My wife's always had it their way. Am I right though?
Say again?
My wife's always had it their way. Didn't your wife always have it your way, her way?
Yeah.
I mean, they want it their way. They want respect. They want it their way, and they want to make the first move. There are some women that are kinky like that would look, but not too many. I'm telling you, it's not too many as you think. Most women do not like a dominant man. They like to be the dominant. They want men to be dominant in the world. They want to be taken care of, and they want the men to step up in the world. But when it's time to come home to the house, they want to take over. I'm telling you, in the world they want you to, because they want to be taken care of. They want the cake and eat it too. So you're out there in the world. They want to be defended. They want to be taken care of. They want to be worked. But when you get home to the house, you got to realize they're the boss.
I don't know.
That's why you got women in church that won't speak out in church, but they'll say, wait till we get home. You know when you get those comedy shows like Wilma and Fred, wait till we get home. Or like you know when there's comedy shows where the woman says, okay, just wait till I get you home. Am I right though? Was this common thing in the comedies? Where the man is doing all this crazy stuff and the woman goes, okay, wait till we get home.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes down, they want their cake and they want to eat it too. They want to be dominant, but yet they want to be taken care of on the outside to where the man takes care of everything. But when he comes home, they want to dominate. That's how they are. A woman wants her cake and eat it too. Did you know that about women? They want their cake and eat it too. They want to know that they have a strong man that takes care of things on the outside. And they also want to know that when they get them home, they're in control. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. And I thought everybody knew that about women. Women want their cake and eat it too. You told me you had a problem with the size of it at one time. You told me that.
My ex-wife made a comment once that I didn't have enough girth.
What's that?
Girth is thickness.
Oh. Was it true?
Is it true? I don't have a fat cock. That's true.
Is it long?
It's long enough. I can hit the back.
Mine was long and it was thick. And then it just shriveled up. Just shriveled up after a while. But I think after this testosterone's in me for a while, they all said it's going to get big again.
Alright, 8:42.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm probably gonna have to take the bus now. What time is it?
All right, so I'll walk with you to the bus. I'm taking the bus too, so we'll walk to the bus stop and we'll walk.
I don't know. I'm trying to see.
You take the 32 also, right?
and 25, 22 minutes.
Okay, well, I take it to 32 is the same spot. Just said 32 is taking the same spot. So you wait. We'll walk to the bus stop, and you just wait for a different bus. That's all. You wait for the 25, and I'll wait for 32. Oh, your mother's, your family's at what do you call that place? What do you call that place where they live? Great Neck. 25
And
goes to
for
Great Neck.
3 minutes. All right, let's get going.
The 25 goes to Great Neck, right?
Yeah,
Is that my cord, or is that your cord?
it's mine.
Oh,
Yours is in your bag.
okay. This stuff is heavy. This stuff is heavy. Oh, it's not as heavy as that watermelon myself. Well, now it's all put together. It's not as heavy. It used to be 2 bags, so. I was carrying that.
Is your phone?
Yeah. I was carrying those 2 bags. It was heavier. I should end the stream now, should I?
You know what? I'll walk you to the bus stop. I am gonna walk because I need to get some
Okay.
walking in. But start to head over to the bus stop. I'll catch up with you. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Just go down the stairs. I'll meet you down there.
All right. All right. Oh boy. Oh, so glad I went to the bathroom again. This gut's gonna go away. And the Tourette's is going away too. Gut is halfway there, and Tourette's is totally gone. Well, I think the next flush is gonna get rid of the rest of the gut.
Keep going. I'm right there.
I think the next flush is going to get rid of the rest of the gut. Or maybe the next 2 flushes. How do I get this going? Oh, there, I got it.
We're gonna miss the bus if we don't hurry up.
All right. Listen, we got to wait for the light because you're just not worth getting hit by the car. I'm glad you realize that now. You used to just cross the street with the cars coming. Worried you were going to get killed. And you're lucky you didn't. Don't cross it. No, you're gonna get yourself killed. I'm crossing with the light. Watermelon, but cantaloupe, and apple cider. Oh shit! Fuck! Hold the bus for me! Oh, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Hey. Well, I didn't make it on time, but I did make it.
I'll see you. Give me a call, okay?
Where you going?
I'm going to walk to my parents' house.
Oh, you're walking there.
You could walk down to the Five Corners. If you want.
Oh, I'll stay here.
Like 15 more minutes.
How long does it take down to walk down the Five Corners? 15 minutes?
About that, maybe
10 minutes, okay. Well, guys, the bus is coming. Going to get on it. Had a good night. Started out rough, but it turned out okay. Tune in soon, Hospital Gate. When I'm alone, when I'm doing it alone, will be a Christian station, and then when I'm with Lukey, we're doing the same thing as usual. But I'll be doing some Christian work outside of it. We should be doing every couple of days a Hospital Gate with Christian, or at least once a week with Lukey. And my hair grew. My hair grew. His hair grew. Walking to his parents. Lukey's walking to his parents. It's a long walk. Four likes. I got 4 likes. I got 7 viewers and 4 likes. Once the bus is here, take it to the 5 corners. It gets to the 5 corners. I'll wait on the bus. How long my hair got. There's no ticks. No Tazanisha, no Tourette's. I want to wait like it. That watermelon flush. And now, the flush again. Won't even be watermelon. Won't even be watermelon. Be watermelon when you get the stuff too. Look at the hair. Usually people bite to get the hair like this color. I got it with old age. And the length. Man, did it grow. The way it was took, well, it didn't take 2 years to grow back, so it grew back. It took 2 years to grow this long. And where it was. It wasn't this long last time I grew it. About a year, I have to go back the way it was. have a hair to go like this. Okay, the bus is gonna be here soon. Bus gonna be here soon. Okay, the bus is gonna be here soon. The bus is gonna be here soon, yep. Gonna be here soon, yep. Look at this hair. Look at this hair. Where the hair's going. My face has changed. Even the last time when I was at D4, it wasn't like this. The face wasn't like this. The hair wasn't like the face side. The last time when I was on H1, when I was had these ticks in before. Now. So coming out. Before I had a nice body, but I never pics. I have a nice body again. My face was like this when my head wasn't. Okay, here we go. Very soon it's gonna be here. My hair looks great. It grew. Frustrated. Yep. Is that it? And the bus? No, it's not. Okay, I got 7 people watching. I got 4 likes. Let me get 6 more likes. Let me get 6 more likes. 7 people watching. At least 6 of you give me a like, or 7, all 7. Then I'll get 11 likes. All 7 of you watching, give it a like. Give me a like, all 7 of you watching. That way I have 11 likes. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. At your hospital gate. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Every one of you 7 people, subscribe and like. And share. All of you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Everyone watching, I want you to like, share, comment, subscribe. You like the show? Like what we did so far before this? You can give it a like for that. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I want you all to subscribe too. Or if anybody's not watching and people are watching, knows people want to watch, tell them to log on and like, share, comment, subscribe. Happy House Brigade. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Seven people watch, okay. Was 6, now we're back up to 7. The bus is coming soon? The bus is coming soon?
Yeah, coming now.
Coming now? Oh, I see it, yeah. That's it. Let me just put this stuff here. I'll wait till you stop before I pay you. Oh, you don't mind, do you? Thanks, I appreciate it. Sorry, ma'am. My bad. My YouTube channel, give me a smile. Oh, good man.
Stop requested. and 31, and 32.
Let me just pay you, okay? Don't go yet. Because I'm going to pay you and get off. I didn't want to pay you before because I didn't want to fall. I just suddenly pay you, right? Thank you very much. Hold on to this for a second. This phone, hold on to it for a second.
Okay. Got you.
What was that? 62, 87, 109. Transfer for this, okay?
Try.
Transfer?
Should be good. Should be good.
Is enough?
Yeah, it's enough. Yeah.
It's just transfer that.
Yeah.
Transfer.
Get that straight.
Thank you, sir. Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Don't go yet. Don't go
No,
yet.
no, I'm not going to. I'm not going
One second. Just let me zip this up. Zip this up. There we go. Zip this up. On there. Go. Okay. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Just is that